Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Master, Hazra says, Narendra has acquired 100% sattva, though still there is in him a pink glow of rajas. But I have 125% pure sattva, all love. I say to Hazra, you indulge in reasoning only. That's why you are so dry. He resorts, no, I am dry because I drink the nectar of the sun. Speaking of pure bhakti, I say to Hazra, a real devotee does not pray to God for money or riches. Hazra replies, when the flood of divine grace descends, the rivers flow and further the pools and canals are filled. By the grace of God, one gets not only pure devotion, but also the 6 supernatural powers and money too. This is called pramada, wrong understanding, and having it as the firm conviction, though it is wrong. Taking right to be wrong and wrong to be right is called pramada. Pramada, alasya, nidra, all these are obstruction to yoga. So with wrong understanding, if a person is going and inaccessible reality is thinking he can reach it, it is within his reach, then the mistake happens. Pure Advaita concept which is beyond mind and senses, beyond intellect, reasoning cannot reach, senses cannot reach, mind cannot conceive. Such a thing, if anybody tries to reach, standing in the lowest rung of the sadhana, then it is not only impossible, he tries to bring that within the framework of his mind, something beyond the transcendental, whole thing he wants to bring within the framework of mind. And he creates an imaginary world of the Absolute. And he starts dwelling in it. Oh, this is infinite. This is this one. He goes on imagining so many things. This is Brahman. I am Brahman. And all that is just a world of imagination is dwelling in. No reality. This is not only he is already caught by Maya, like all jivas are under delusion of Maya. This is something more. It is wrong approach, wrong dwelling, wrong. He goes nowhere. At least in bhakti, if there is a delay, he is moving in the same path at least. Here, whole thing is stagnant. And he is in an imaginary world created by his own mind, going nowhere. Something strong wind must blow to break this psychic movements and awaken him to the realities. No, this is not God. This is not spirituality. This is not something beyond. Where the infinity is infinity, eternal is eternal, peace is peace, which is inaccessible becomes accessible through the grace. And the attitude of surrender to the divine, the love of God, love of humanity expands his dimensions to reach. It's an expansion to reach the absolute. And being within the small pot, he wants to expand. He thinks he expands to the pot level. He is within the pot, and pot level, I have touched the borders of the universe. I am the transcendental, because he is touching his maximum understanding is pot. He is thinking it to be universe. He has touched the free bar. Maximum he can go is up to here. He has gone and is thinking he is in Brahman and he is Brahman. How that will be? Same thing is happening to Azra. He has a wrong understanding of spirituality, of Brahman, of God and all that. He is dwelling in that. He has reached his maximum that his mind can reach. That's why he is telling 120%, 25% of faith I have. And he is talking to incarnation of God. Narendra and many other devotees were seated on the floor. Girish entered the room and joined them. Master to Girish, I look on Narendra as Atman. I obey him. Girish, is there anyone you don't obey? Someone said, your weight has reduced, you look lean. He said, when was I fat? Because throughout he has been lean and thin. Nobody has seen him to be fat. And somebody is telling, you look lean. And he asks, when was I fat? Like that. Whom do you don't obey? Master is telling, I look upon Naren as Atman because of his purity, perfection, and all that. So, he is not affected by the worldly tendencies and worldly enticements. Though he has problems, though he is trying to solve his monetary solutions because of the family depending on him after the father's passing away, he has no attraction for the world. Just like Atman, Atman is there for everything, but worldliness cannot be there in Atman. Impurities cannot be there. The Master is telling, I look upon Narendra as Atman, I obey him. Girish, is there anyone you don't obey? Master smiling. He has a manly nature and I have the nature of a woman. He is noble soul and belongs to the realm of the indivisible Brahman. That's the important part. The distinction between male aspects and female aspects. Female aspects is where there is giving. Male aspect is where it is preserving. Nature. In nature, it is unmoved, just like God, the unmoved prime mover. And the whole play that is going on is the Divine Mother, the female principle. It is, one is getting converted into, is constantly changing within the realm of nature. The nature is constantly changing flux. The whole universe, the absolute is unchanging eternal reality. That unchanging eternal reality is given the male aspect. And the constantly changing universe is given the female aspect, because it is constantly giving birth to the next state. The night is going, the sunrise is getting birth. Dawn is happening. Dawn is giving birth to sunrise. Sunrise is slowly, it is increasing. It is one in our life. You can see childhood is dying, youth is coming, youth is dying, old age is coming. One by one, new birth and new death. Constantly death. This is called change. Change is death of a particular state and formation of a new state. Every moment we are dying and getting birth from one state to another state. Just like winter is dying, summer is coming. It is, though it's a cyclic, but there is a movement, cyclic movement. So this change, birth and death, is given as the female aspect of the existence, constantly changing the universe. Universe is female. Even in rivers and mountains, rivers we usually call as she, mountains we usually call as he, because river is constantly flowing, mountain is firmly standing. More stability, more this one. You see, mopeds are called female. The motorcycles are called male. Male type, strong and not. This is unsteady, that is steady. The unfirm, this is firm. And similarly, small cars are considered female. The huge trucks and carriers, buses and small car, you see the difference. This is considered female, it is considered as male. So this difference, Sri Ramakrishna says, every moment I am in the bhakti, my moods are changing, he is holding on to one. He belongs to that realm, I belong to this realm. One is bhakti, one is jnana. Vivekananda says, I am jnana outside and bhakti. Whole thing is my dependence on Sri Ramakrishna. From inside I am bhakti, outside. Ramakrishna is exactly opposite. From bhakti is outside and jnana is inside. So the one is exhibiting. So Sri Ramakrishna says, I have feminine nature, Narendra has masculine nature. In humans also, the motherly, any Swami you see, as he is aging, slowly he moves towards motherhood. Slowly that motherhood manifests. Lot of changes takes place. Master smiling. He has manly nature and I have the nature of a woman. He is noble soul, belong to the realm of the indivisible Brahman. How Sri Ramakrishna differentiates and identifies, you see. The fun is, the secret is, he has brought Narendra from that realm to work for him. So he knows the secret. It is he who has brought. So he with authority is telling. Girish went out to have a smoke. Narendra to the master. I had a talk with Girish Ghosh. He is indeed a great man. We talked about you. Master, what did you say about me? Narendra, that you are illiterate and we are scholars. Oh, we talked in that vein, laughter. That is exactly how that knowledge is not dependent on literacy. Knowledge is something beyond. When we say literate and illiterate, he's gone to school and studies, he knows writing, reading and talking. That we call literate. He has gone to school, he has studied. But knowledge is something beyond. And when we come to the spiritual knowledge, it is infinity. The jnana is limitless. Everything has limit, but knowledge has no limit. Go on expanding, expanding, expanding. And spiritual world has no limitation whatsoever. That's why the saints and the elders say, you can never know what God is. Go on entering new experiences, new vastness, new dimensions open up endlessly. Endlessly. Today you had the vision of this, next day another. There is no link, there is no dimension, there is no. It is limitless. It is limitless. What God is can be known only by God. Nobody can know. Master, what did you say about me? That you are illiterate and we are scholars. Oh, we talked in that vein. Mani Malik to the master. You have become a Pandit without reading book. That is, with illiteracy, you have become a Pandit. Pandit means a master of knowledge, who is having knowledge at his fingertips. Master, to Narendra and others, let me tell you this. Really and truly, I do not feel sorry in the least that I have not read the Vedanta or the other scriptures. This is an important thing. There are some who sing beautifully. Even the one who has studied and practiced music wonder, how can that person sing that so sweetly, so perfectly? The perfection is there, but if you ask that person, he doesn't know what is music. He has never known, he has never gone to school, never studied under a teacher, but spontaneously they are able to maintain the ragas and everything, and with perfection they can present. Now, they are not learned. But if you ask them, oh, I don't understand, what is that? If you ask them, is it the ma comes first or ga comes first in your raga? He doesn't know what is Sarigama Padanisa, what is Ga and what is this one. They don't know. I don't know how that I don't understand. I can sing only. Like that, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, I don't know scripture. I don't feel, I have not read all those. I know that the essence of Vedanta is Brahman. Alone is real and the world is illusory. Like what Shankaracharya says, Shlokardhena pravakshami yaduktam grantha kotibi. What has been told by crores of books, scriptures, I tell in half a sentence, half a shloka, half a verse. Shlokardhena pravakshami yaduktam grantha kotibi. Brahma satyam jagan mitya jivo brahmaiva naparaha. World is unreal, God alone is real, and jiva, the individual soul, is not different from the absolute soul. This is Vedanta. Sri Ramakrishna is telling here, I know the essence of Vedanta is that Brahman alone is real, the world is illusory. How do you know? He applies in his life, he reflects in his life, he radiates the truth in his life. It is emerging out, that knowledge is emerging out from that person's mind, body, action, thought, everything. When we know something, it must be living in me. And what is the essence of Gita? It is what you get by repeating the word 10 times. Then it is reversed into Tyagi, which refers to renunciation. The pupil should hear the essence of scriptures from the Guru. Then he should practice austerity and devotions. A man needs the letter. Man needs the letter he has received from home as long as he has not learned its contents. After reading it, however, he sets out to get the things he has been asked to send. Likewise, what need is there of scriptures if you know their essence? The main thing is to assimilate, put in life, and experience it. The next thing is the practice of spiritual disciplines. Spiritual disciplines are to be practiced, and it must be proper. It must satisfy reasoning. It must satisfy, reasoning means logic. Scientific logic also you can say. Our reasoning it must satisfy. It must be supported by scriptures. And one who has experienced his experiences. Shruti, Yukti, and Anubhava. All the three must be. I am doing some sadhana. It must satisfy these three. Shruti, Yukti, and Anubhava. Somebody has done it and practiced and shown, demonstrated before us. Yes, I have realized through this path you can go. Just like somebody is asking path to go to Delhi. I've gone and come. I can tell him I've gone and come. This is the path. No, somebody is telling that path. I don't know. I've gone through this path and come. I can assure you, you will reach Delhi through this path. Like that, he has gone and come, and with that authority is telling, yes, I have gone and come, and you can go through in this path. So, Anubhuti, and what does the scriptures say? Scriptures is the final authority because it is realization of the ancient sages, Shruti, Yukti, and Anubhuti. It must satisfy reasoning also. That's why the elders insist a little adhyayana is necessary to awaken the reasoning. This reasoning is shastrokta, shastra vidhi. It is not argumentative. It is not tarka. It is vichara. Tarka is different from vichara. Argumentative discussion, which leads you nowhere, it is something like hair splitting. You will go nowhere trying to split an hair. So like that, it is not the something like that. It is solid reasoning. If God exists, why there is suffering? These are all tarka, argumentative discussions. How can I realize God? How can I know God exists? These are all vichara. Suppose someone asks, how do you know God exists? Two things usually the wise man asks. Do you exist? Who are you in this body? We can't answer. How do you separate from the body when you sleep? Who are you? When you are awake, you are identified with physical body. When you are in deep sleep, you separate. How that separations come? Who are you? These things will make lot of difference. Now, the second thing is the world is going in its perfect order. Can anything go in perfect order without something conscious entity governing it? You are alive. Things are going on in perfect order. You can predict anything happening in the nature of the future also. Such a perfection is going on, and is not there a conscious entity who is governing it. So if perfect order is going on, a conscious entity is behind. Understand that God is there. And whatever is that conscious entity governing, we call it God. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.